Hello everyone, and in this video I actually got a reply from NXP and I'm going to follow the instructions to get the tower board running. Okay, so they have basically said that I might have to update the image, and they've told me to download this new image onto this particular board, and they asked me to use the LPC Link 2, so let me get the LPC Link 2 out. Okay, and just gonna okay. So yeah, this is the board. They also mentioned to make sure that I have the board as per this image, all the jumpers. So what I'm going to do is basically look at where we are right now, and here we have all these jumpers all set. That looks right, this looks right, these four are, none of them are connected, and then here we have all these jumpers and all these jumpers. Okay, so all the jumpers look correct to me based on what we have over here. Okay, and perfect. And the instruction over here says I'm just going to basically remove my the stand, so that from this particular development board, and I'm just going to bring this over here so that everything is nice and elevated. It'll be cleaner, and yeah, so yeah, it's nice and elevated, so it looks pretty. I can handle this much more cleaner. Okay, and then they say, okay, let me connect the boards. So okay, to load the firmware, disconnect your board, press the reset button and connect the board. Once connected, release the reset button. So this is the reset button. Just put this in here. Let's place this over here. I am going to actually give this view. Okay, this looks clear. I am going to press the reset button, and I'm going to basically try to connect this. And they say the bootloader from you should have been thing. Okay, and yeah, so I get the bootloader. From there you just have to drag and drop with the firmware. So they did give me this firmware. So this is the OpenSDA V2. I downloaded it, and let's drag and drop this. Perfect, it is downloaded. Drag and drop. From there you just have to drag and drop the attached file. With that firmware you can debug with the McuXpresso without the LPC Link 2. Oh, without the LPC Link 2. Okay, alright, so let me now open the McuXpresso. McuXpresso. Let's click run as administrator. Come over here. I'm just gonna minimize this. Click launch. Okay, and something is flashing in here, so put this in here. So yeah, this is flashing. This is the red light. I don't know what firmware is running on this, but we'll find out. Okay, now that I have this is one of my GD3000 things. Let's try to take the okay, all right. Let's create a new project. So I'm going to click import SDK example. I have the Freedom KV50. I will just remove this over here, and then we'll click next. No, wait, what did we select? Yeah, we selected this. This is the same tower board that we have. I'm going to click next. Let's take a demo example. Let's do an LED blinky. LED blinky, simple tower, and I'm just going to put project name file as BLINKY. So this is blinky. Everything looks the same, so I don't know what LED needs to blink, but something needs to blink. Let's click finish. So he said I don't need to use the LPC link to. So there we go. I think it should work then. Let's see. So we compile this. So it compiles. So we got the Tower 58 blinky LED blinky. And here, let me go over here. Does it? Yeah, okay, so maybe I have to like disconnect and reconnect. So I'm just going to basically put this on. I am going to basically disconnect and then reconnect. Okay, and then click search again. Okay, let us recognize this. Woohoo! So we're moving somewhere. Click OK, and then we'll click run. Flash in. Here it says if do not show this message again is selected, you choose will be remembered automatically in the future. Bytes and flash needs to be protected. Do not show the for debugging connection it needs to be unsecured. Okay, click yes, and then since this is J-Link, do not show this message again for today basically. Click accept. It's flashing. Perfect. And now we should have an LED blinking. Finally, perfect. It works. So now I can go play around with this. I will be putting this into the tower module. So basically I needed to update the firmware, the bootloader. They gave me the they gave me the right file, and now everything works. I am pretty happy. And then from now onwards, there are a couple of motor modules as well for this that is compatible with the GD3000, but there's a couple of software that I would like to test on this board. I do have my prefabricated board as well over here, but I've found it slightly difficult to test some of the configurations, whereas yeah, so I just want to make sure that I can if algorithms don't work in this board versus this board, like I just want to do some testing. So that's the reason why I bought the development board, because there are a lot of peripheral devices that are already attached to this board that I can test immediately, especially things like all the example projects like these LEDs and to make sure which pin and ports are working, and then I can do that with this board as well. So yeah, so I want to test it on a more standard board and then port this into a custom board that I've developed. Something of that sort is my idea. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm glad this works, and until next time, thank you.